General, thank you so much for joining us. Lieutenant, let's speak about organizing this because it's such a logistical nightmare. How satisfied are you that you were able to pull it off pre and, of course, during the summit?
Thank you very much, Mr. Patel, and your viewers and listeners. Yes, of course, it is a very intensive planning that we started as early as last year, knowing that the country is going to be hosting, as many other events, we pull all the resources of government together, including civil society groups. As you know, that we are having structures that is called community policing forum. So there are different structures that we pull together to make sure that we all have all resources in one basket to plan any event that we are hosting as a country. And this too has taken the same posture of pulling together, as you have rightfully indicated. I am the chairperson of the structure that we call National Joint and Intelligence Structure, where we're sitting with all government departments to plan each and every event, of course, to support the department that is the lead department. And in this case, it is the DERCO as part of the security cluster. Natjoints then pull all the resources together, all government departments together to plan for this event.
Lieutenant General, you're working together, of course, with National Intelligence Agency, the military, so many other variables. I mean, how important is that cohesion needed in order to make sure that an event like this can be pulled off successfully?
That is the reason why we are so successful. It's because everybody, all the hands are on the deck. Of course, because of intelligence, our nature as security, you need intelligence so that you don't underplan or you don't overplan. So we have adopted a 5-pillar approach in our operational planning, where the first and the foremost is intelligence. However, it cuts across pre, during, and after the event. Even as the event is on, we do get intelligence brief on a daily basis. As of now, we are getting updates in terms of intelligence so that we can plan other pillars of our operational concept, which is the prevention, the combat, the detection, as well as communication. So we communicate to give an update as we are doing now. It's part of the operational planning, and it is working very well for us to work with the intelligence communities, get intelligence together, then we can plan accordingly.
Lieutenant General, the when we step out of our car to obviously come to the center, rigorous checks. I mean, it's necessary from obviously Natjoints and the South African Police Service. How much satisfaction does it give you that everything is working according to plan, and that it's further proof that South Africa can host even major more events in the future?
As a country, we are very proud with how our officials and officers are undertaking as they were briefed on what is expected, especially now that we are having international guests. They need to leave our country as safe as when they came into the country. That is why we are going as planned, and we are putting our foot down in terms of the security to make sure that we secure our guests, but as well the country itself needs to be safe. So we are not only saving them from being in the country, but to save the South Africans so that they don't feel a void while we are hosting the international guests. As Africans, you know that we are working with the spirit of Ubuntu. This is our show of Ubuntu-ness as a country and as the region. Hence, we are making sure that we put stringent measures, of course, our sovereignty as a country, to make sure that our guests adhere to the laws of the country while we are observing our diplomatic relations. We are taking that into consideration as well to make sure that we can invite them back into the country and they will with what is happening up to this date, I don't think anyone will have a doubt even to come and just visit the country. In that, it is boosting the economy of the country. It is also boosting the relations. It is also an exchange to the country in terms of security and many others. We are getting a lot of invitations that if you want to succeed on this one, this is what we are having as a country. You can come and learn from us, or you have conducted yourself in this fashion on this area. Can you teach us how to do things? So we are sealing every possible, of course, every event we take it as if we are holding it for the first time, and we look at the merits of the event and we plan according to that merit. And so far, we have been successful. There are sporadic incidents, extremely minor, that cannot be the issues that will make that a noise or that will be visible, because our officials are dealing with them and they are getting resolved as they come.
Lieutenant General, thank you so much for joining us on Hilaal TV.
Thank you for having me. Thank you so much.